What's up guys, just Messi here, welcome to a brand new video, welcome to my second episode of FIFA 17 potential upgrades. And today we've got 6 more players to cover, and again, if a player does not feature today, they will be in a future episode most likely. So before you get any further guys, as always, if you can smash 1,000 likes, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you're to my channel, click subscribe button for daily FIFA content, and also in the comments below, let me your predictions for these players and what players I should do next. And if you missed my first video from today, that'll be down below in that description box guys, 8-10 minutes transfers, and remember 9 to 10 PM is the second video of the day, depending on when the football is. And also, it's not actually just about the stats in these videos, I've said this before, it's actually about mainly the rating and the fact most of these will get upgrades. They may change the formula and stuff like that of how defending works, so them stats may change a hell of a lot again, like they did for FIFA 16. So let's start off then with the players heavily suggested for the last episode, basically, as the player was going to include, but I already had 2 Leicester players in there. That is going to be the French workhorse, N'Golo Kante. So for me personally, I think he's the best out-and-out midfielder last season in the Barclays Premier League, and potentially in like the top 5 leagues, is definitely in like the top 5 players in the midfield role. So Kante covered every single blade of grass, and because he plays for Leicester, he won't get as much credit as if he played for something like Barcelona or Real Madrid. But Real Madrid are currently linked to him, like Paris Saint-Germain, Chelsea as well. So this guy, he's arguably more pivotal in Leicester's BPL winning season than the likes of Mahrez and Vardy. Because without Kante there, they would not have got that many interceptions and stuff to kind of get the ball forward. They may have conceded a lot more goals, like I'm saying, if he wasn't there. So Kante on FIFA 16 did in fact get an upgrade card to a 77 rated non-rare centre mid. And I think that overall he went from like a 76 to a 77, which is really pointless, and he definitely deserved higher than that. So Kante, the stats have changed. Most of them, I mean, the pace and the shooting not too much, but the passing and the defending and physical in particular, I've gone big on them. So +1 in the pace and shooting department, +6 passing, +2 dribbling, +10 defending, and +9 physical. 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. And last season for Leicester, 40 games, 1 goal and 4 assists. I was going to include the interceptions and stuff, but honestly, there's too much information to put that one bar at the bottom. So this guy, I think he stopped the most attacks and stuff last season. He done loads in terms of defensive work, and that is why, again, +9 defending and +9 physical, definitely kind of justified. In game, I'd be very surprised if he does not have 95+ stamina. He runs everywhere, and his positional awareness is absolutely incredible. And as I keep mentioning, he does all the dirty work in terms of interceptions, blocks, and passing. He could be a much higher rating, like an 83 or an 84, but the reason I've done this on basis around what Harry Kane had on FIFA 16. He started off as quite an average rating, and then he got like quite a big upgrade in January and stuff, and then obviously the massive team of the season card. So Vardy and Mahrez are exactly the same situation. They're kind of restricted because they're not sure if they will be a one-season wonder or not. But if their form carries on, they'll definitely get a winter upgrade. He should be an awesome card. I mean, them stats, 80 pace, 82 defending, and 83 physical, and 80 passing on an 82 rated card should be so good. He's 79 rated currently on head-to-head with 92 stamina, 90 aggression, 90 interceptions, and also 90 balance. So this guy has got a lot then. So let's go to the next player, and that is going to be Dele Alli, another all-round midfielder this time for Spurs. It was his breakthrough season, so in the space of just a year, he went from a League One player of MK Dons all the way to an international starter with England at Euro 2016. So the time frame, like I said, a year to about a year and a half for all that to happen. He's one of the biggest prospects right now in world football, and it's understandable why. He has had so many moments of magic for a guy of such a young age. So his FIFA 16 card then was a 72 rated upgrade silver, like N'Golo Kante had with his non-rare gold and stuff, but he was just 72 rated. He had really average stats of what he should have had, and initially I think he had a left mid inform and stuff, and his card didn't look very usable, but then he got that 85 rated tops, which was incredible in game. And the upgrades I've given him personally, I don't think are overly generous, because his 72 rated card again doesn't look very good, but that 80 rated card looks so damn usable. +7 pace because he's definitely very quick in real life, +10 shooting because he's had so many good long shots and stuff again in just one season, +7 passing, +8 dribbling because this guy does nutmegs for fun, +9 defending, and +5 physical. 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, but honestly could definitely have 4-star skill moves because like I mentioned, the nutmegs and stuff, he is so damn skillful. 82 dribbling, I think that even could be a little bit low. 75 physical, that could even be higher than that. So his stats last season, 46 games, 10 goals and 11 assists in his first year in the Barclays Premier League. So he has the lot. He has skill, power, passing, dribbling, awareness, and also magical moments. I've said him as a centre midfielder. He could be a centre mid, cam, CDM, left mid. He's played all them different positions, and currently right now playing, I think it's right centre mid or cam for England. Has played left mid for Spurs, but I think centre mid, that's a safe option. That was also his team of season position, so it's a very safe option again. Nutmegs, he's great at dribbling. It is so close to his feet, and that's why I keep mentioning 4-star skill moves as a possibility. He's so direct, he's not scared to run at anyone, which is really nice to see in a young player. And like Mahrez, Kante and Vardy, he'll probably get a winter upgrade if he carries on his form at all, because 80 rated is not the highest rated cards, but I think he definitely deserves it, and it could be one of the biggest upgrades in terms of stats, because them alone, like plus 10 shooting, it's all deserved. On head-to-head right now, he's a 77 rated player with 89 potential, which is one of the highest on the game, and he actually got this big upgrade after his winter upgrade 72 came out, so that could have been a gold easy for FIFA 16, and he started as a 67, got a 72 rated card that went all the way up to an 85 tots with lots of other cards scattered in between. And now we move on to the third player of the episode, and that is going to be PAYET of Juventus. So I'm going to say from the start, I don't watch that much Serie A, but I've seen him a fair amount in the Champions League. And in fact, in the Champions League, he didn't really play too much compared like he did in the Serie A. So Dybala, he got an 81 rated upgrade card, just like Kante and also Dele Alli. They all get upgrades essentially, and I've given him an 83 rated for FIFA 17. He had a brilliant first season for Juventus. He carried on his form from his previous club, which is Palermo, and in fact, Juve did buy him for a massive fee, and he's kind of already starting to pay that off. If they were to sell him this summer, they'd easily make a profit on the 30 mil they paid for him. So Dybala, he started like again as an 81 from upgrade card, 87 pace, 83 shot and 89 dribbling. Them stats are seriously better than 81 rated. And that is the reason I've not really changed his stats too much, just a +1 pace, +2 passing and +3 physical. Other than that, it's all unchanged because like I said, for an 83 those stats kind of match, for an 81 they really don't. 4-star skill moves, 2-star weak foot, and last season 46 games, 23 goals and 9 assists. He's not your average striker, he's a very technical player, very good on the ball at dribbling, and his passing is also up there. My bullet points for Dybala then, again his card stats on his winter upgrade card are those on 84 and 85 rated card, so not too much change. I don't watch too much Serie A, I watch a lot of Champions League, it does feature every now and then. His goal every 130 minutes actually in the Serie A with 19 goals and 9 assists, and also has, that is a 2-striker formation, so a 2-striker formation, they're not both going to get a load of goals, but he's still kind of done that with 19 goals in the league. He's making a name for himself after a big money switch with the likes of Barcelona also linked. He could be an 84, but I've gone with the safe option of an 83 again with the potential of a winter upgrade. It just depends how generous EA are feeling about him, and I've done Aubameyang in a moment, and you'll see I don't want too much of a gap, or too little of a gap, sorry, between the two of them. And finally, we've got to remember it's a base card, so there's room for special cards and stuff on top of this, so 83 I think is about right. And now we go on to Dimitri Payet, again a player that's really heavily suggested in the last episodes. Understandable why, this guy's done a fantastic year and is carrying that on at Euro 2016. So just like every single player in this episode I believe, he also got an upgrade back in January, or the winter upgrades, whatever you want to call them. He went up to an 82 rated cam, and right now I've given it an 85, which could be a bit generous. 84 would be understandable, but he would most likely be a left midfielder. That's literally the only bad bit about this, because if he's an 85 rated cam with those stats, he'd be so damn good to use. But either way, as a left mid still does look pretty usable, I suppose. He's a magical player at times and is very consistent in that sense, because he doesn't really have too many games where he goes missing, and that is for not just West Ham, but also for France. So the stats I've given him then, I've given him +4 shooting, +2 passing, +4 dribbling, and +2 defending, 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, and I think again it's probably about right. Despite being a +3 overall, I think he may be an 84. His free kicks are arguably the best around. He's actually got 88 free kick accuracy currently on head-to-head, 88 curve and 88 vision, so I'm assuming he could have like 92 or 93 free kicks on FIFA 17 from the very start. His stats may not represent a +3 overall like I mentioned, but I in fact put this on Twitter of a vote between 84 and 85, and a majority, I think it's like 60%, went for the 85 rating. His defending and physical aren't too different, because I wasn't sure really what to change on them personally, because it's very hard to judge that just after like one season kind of thing. He scored some big goals, his free kicks, long shots from open play, and especially that screamer in the very opening game of Euro 2016 against Romania, that was special. He'll probably get a winter upgrade if he carries it on, and it's not his first good season. For most players, it's like their breakout year, but he was very good for Marseille previously, and also previous seasons before in the Ligue 1. His dribbling is absolutely incredible, can weave in and out players kind of effortlessly, and he's so skillful, and definitely 85 rated. Probably justified, but I think he could be an 84. And now we move on to one of the most prolific strikers right now in world football, and that is going to be Borussia Dortmund's Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. So right now he's linked to the likes of Manchester City and also Atletico Madrid. It's understandable why, because last season 49 games, 39 goals and 12 assists. And that wasn't just one season, he had the good season the year before as well in regards to goals scored. So Aubameyang will be a filthy card next year, no doubt. I mean, his stats, 96 pace by default, RIP FIFA 17. So he was involved in over 50 goals last season then. So the upgrade I've given, I've gone from an 84 to an 86. Again, it was an 84 upgraded card, I think from an 82 or an 83. So last season, he absolutely killed it, it's obvious, by giving him +3 shooting, +1 passing, +2 dribbling, +2 defending, and +2 physical, with 3-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. In fact, that weak foot has gone up by 1 star on head-to-head, so he's got 4-star weak foot on head-to-head instead of the 3-star he has on FIFA Ultimate Team. He's one of the most coveted strikers right now in world football. Like I mentioned, Man City and Atletico Madrid both after him, but it's a massive fee. And as an 86 rated card, we may see him less often next season on FIFA 17, I'm assuming, but he'll still be, I imagine, quite cheap by the end of it, because the likes of Lewandowski weren't too expensive. So Aubameyang, one of the best strikers right now in world football, and that 96 pace, that could even be higher, because honestly, one of the quickest players I've ever seen. Against Liverpool in the Europa League second leg, he was unreal. So they may have lost in that game, but there's one particular moment I keep remembering about Aubameyang. I was like, holy shit, how quick is he? Minute they had the ball, he was probably about, I'd say, a good 20 feet away from him. And in the space of like a couple of seconds, he was already on him. It's debatable whether he's the quickest player in world football, but honestly, I'd definitely say he's around that probably top 5 mark, because he's so tall, so quick. And the one thing about him, he's not just about pace, he has great dribbling and also a fantastic eye for goal. And let's face it, 99 pace in the base card would be absolutely broken. Every single year he's one of the most overpowered players, and that will carry on the trend next year. And he's actually averaging a goal last season every 101 minutes. That isn't all competitions, but in the Bundesliga alone, 25 goals in 31 appearances with a goal every 99 minutes, which is crazy good. I think that's second only to likes of Lewandowski. And then we got his Europa League, he played 10 games, got 8 goals, one every 97 minutes, all competitions apart from the DFB Pokal, which I think is the German equivalent of the FA Cup maybe. He got a goal every under 100 minutes in every competition. And that's just how good he was last season. So now we're going to the final player, and that's going to be the Frenchman, Antoine Griezmann. He had such a good year, scoring goals for fun in the league and also the Champions League, scoring some very important goals. Also, right now, currently playing pretty well for France at Euro 2016. Currently the joint highest goal scorer, 3 goals at the competition after getting a brace yesterday or the day before, whenever this video goes live, against Ireland. And a big Euro 2016 could mean a higher rating than an 86. The base card last year went from an 83 to an 84, that winter upgrade, and it's still a great card, but +2 pace, +3 shooting, +2 passing and dribbling, and +1 defending and physical, 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, and last season, 54 games, 32 goals and 7 assists. That's 88 pace, 86 shot, 80 passing, and 87 dribbling. So fantastic card. If he keeps up again, imagine a tots next year for about is it a 3rd year running potentially? So Griezmann is a player that I think will remain at Atletico Madrid despite like rumours. Actually, he has just signed a contract. And could you imagine if they got Aubameyang as well? But now we go on to the next point, which is going to be he plays right wing for France on the team sheet, so he will be a striker next year. But if they do international position change again, him on the wing again that'd be pretty damn cool. The reason for the upgrade in physical, or the very slight upgrade in physical, is because he's brilliant in the air. He actually scored a nice header yesterday against Ireland, and his jumping does come into the category of physical. He could well be a centre forward on FIFA 17, it just really depends, because this guy does play sometimes just behind Fernando Torres as a deeper striker, but still he will be down the middle. And if you go onto the sites like Foothead, you'll notice the comments about Griezmann's FIFA 16 picture on his card, and they kind of refer to him as looking like a former German dictator. I wouldn't say his name, but hopefully gets a much better picture for FIFA 17. And he could well be higher than an 86. It just now depends. If France go on to win Euro 2016 because of him or something, that could well generate a bigger rating for him. The same goes for the likes of Dimitri Payet. And that goes for any player in the knockouts of Euro 2016, because the likes of, remember, James Rodriguez's big upgrade from FIFA 14 to 15 was huge, mainly because of the World Cup. So guys, that's going to be the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, smash the like button. 1,000 likes would be absolutely awesome. If you're to my channel, class subscribe button for daily FIFA content. In the comments below, let me your predictions for these players and what players I should do next. And remember, my previous video will be down below in that description box, guys. 8 AM is transfers, 9 PM to 10 PM is the second video of the day. So thank you for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you next time.